All right, ready? Nice. It's 8:30. It's not bad.
Everybody can hear themselves?
Fuck yeah, I can.
All right, bud. 5, 4, 3, 2. Say one.
Phone's on silent. I can't. I tried.
There you go. No.
All right. Are we live or what? What are we doing right now?
I heard a countdown, so I think we
heard
are.
a countdown and then.
Y'all ready? Y'all in the podcast?
And here we are with the show with the most awkward intro ever. We never have our shit together here.
But that's what makes you unique.
Yeah, it's not scripted. I don't say the same shit every time in every episode, which is great. Talking about that. Welcome to episode 40.
40.
Hey, fofos, I'm tipping. Wood grain, I'm gripping, boy.
Wood grain, I'm gripping.
R.I.P. Pimp C. R.I.P. DJ Screw.
Word.
50 years of hip hop.
Did you seen the show?
Nah, but them niggas were lit.
Yeah, I saw
seen
it.
clips, and then they also a lot of the artists were down here for Art Basel.
Yeah.
Because it was like a hip hop
Yeah, it was just a mashup of everything over here.
Yeah, no, but it's crazy because apparently during Basel in the Miami graffiti whatever, they had like the 50 years of hip hop, and they did this whole thing like Joe Crack was out there.
Oh yeah, with 004.
Yeah, 004.
Yeah.
They had fucking
I seen clips of that.
Yeah, they had a lot of people out there, bro. They had West Side West Gun Side.
Yeah.
Or West Side
Gun. There we go. You had that bit switched around.
And then they had Will Smith out there doing the Fresh Prince shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had a lot of people. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, the city was on fire, yo.
But here we are, guys. Another fucking day. This is actually the 40th episode, and it's also the last episode of the year. We did it.
That's what's up.
Another year. Look at us.
I always show up to like the last thing, because last night was the last episode of the Miami Cypher.
Hey, that's dope.
I showed up to that. Now I'm here on the last episode.
The best is for last.
Exactly.
That's how you do it.
I am the best.
The best. What's your 5 favorite rappers?
5 favorite rappers?
Dylon,
man.
and Dylon.
Pretty much. But nah.
But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our guest today. I already introduced myself, but go ahead, bro. Tell us who you are and where people can find you.
I am Untamed 305, born
every
and
time
raised.
you say that, I always want to be like, Untamed Gorilla.
Hey.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, them Hot Boys.
Hey, I'm the Untamed Gorilla.
That's them Hot Boy days. But yeah, man, it's Untamed 305 on all platforms, all streaming service, whatever. You just Google me and you find that, John.
Google me, baby.
That's it. Google
My
me.
stand's breaking apart.
Google me.
Google me. But shit, so you're originally from 305.
Yeah.
Born and bred.
Born and raised here.
Hey, that's dope.
Started off in Little Haiti, but like every zone, we go from Little Haiti, North Miami, and on up.
So that's dope, bro. Because you honestly don't see a lot of fucking people that are from here. A lot of people just migrated here. I'm migrated. I'm a snowbird. I ain't even going.
Word.
But I've been here so long, I might as well have my stripes.
I mean, at a certain couple of years, you just a Floridian,
I've been here since 2000.
Yeah, you a Floridian.
From the 1999 to the 2000.
Like straight up, 2000. Yeah, you a Floridian now.
Hey, shout out to the Hot Boys one time.
Word. Huh? I gotta go.
I need a light to please. So for the most part, so tell us a little about yourself, man. So when you grew up, what was the vibes?
Man.
What was the vibes on the block?
For me, man, as a kid, man, I was wilding, man. Yeah. All I wanted to do was play with action figures and go outside. Yeah. And the crazy thing, though, when Bone came out, bro, I was actually rapping just like them, like spitting their songs.
Harmony?
Yeah, Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know how kids now, they rap these songs that's out, right? So I was like one of those kids, but it was when Bone came out. And nobody was rapping fast like that. So I was like a little jit just rapping fast.
So that was one of your go-to favorites?
Yeah, definitely. So,
Paper.
All that shit.
I love Bone Thugs. They're a classic. Here you go. But nah, bro, Bone Thugs are fire. Talking about old school songs, I mean, shit. Dude, I met you at the fucking 3-6 Mafia show.
Exactly, yeah.
How did that feel?
That was dope, man. I just wish that damn stage was bigger, because when I perform, bro.
For a person named Untamed, they had you tamed in a fucking... You had a whole barricade.
That fucking box with the barricade.
You had a whole like marathon barricade. It looked like the Boston Marathon in there.
For real, I was like, fuck, push this shit back. Let me do my thing. But, I still put on the show.
I told you when I saw you, I was like, bro, this nigga looks like a fucking Super Saiyan on stage.
Right? Super Saiyan 3 with this fucking hair.
You're easily like Super Saiyan 5, bro.
Word.
Your hair's pretty long. You're just with the pre-tail.
Straight up God mode in this mug.
That's dope, bro.
Hit the stage.
But no, that show was dope as fuck. It was definitely a vibe.
I like that shit though.
You were all over, bro.
Gotta be, man. You gotta put on the show, man. That's what people came to see. They ain't come to see you karaoke your music. Like, ain't nobody come here for that shit. I'm tired of that shit. I go to a show, I'm just looking at you karaokeing your shit. I'm finna just walk out the door, go watch SpongeBob.
I feel you, bro. That's kind of true though, because like I've always said that as an artist, you are the entertainer, bro. So how you gonna, like me and this nigga were gonna go to a fucking Limp Bizkit show, and Limp Bizkit's been doing his whole tour like sitting down.
What?
And I was like, bro, that's so whack because it's called the Dad Tour or some shit.
Come on,
and
bro.
I was like, damn, bro, I don't want to see this nigga. I want to fucking listen to the Nookie and all that old school shit.
You want to vibe, nod your head.
And then see him like bopping hard.
Yeah, you don't want to see
My Way or the Highway.
How can you perform those songs sitting down regardless? Like, that's just stupid.
Long story short, fucking they were trying to, let me get that ashtray, cuz. Oh, thanks, babe. I thought Ryan was going to get it for me. I was you trying to hit this blunt or what?
No, I'm good, man.
But nah, man, honestly, like, how the fuck you gonna do a show like that, bro? That's fucked up. And I honestly, being Limp Bizkit, how you gonna do your new shit? We don't want to hear that shit. And I know it sounds kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Especially being an artist. Like, damn, nigga, you just want to hear my fucking one hit wonder, one song. But it's like, bro, come on.
We ain't see you in like how long?
Yeah.
And you want to come with some new shit?
It's like Vanilla Ice offering me his new songs. Like, no, nigga, I want to see Ice Ice Baby.
Put that shit. Put that new shit. Put that new shit on SoundCloud. I'll check it out later.
Yeah. Play it at the end.
Yeah, that's what they should do.
No, it's true. And so I get it. And I also, too, I've noticed, like, with certain artists, is like, I feel like they don't have rights to these songs no more either.
They probably don't, man. These record labels out here, boy.
Yeah.
Cut
so it's like, if they get caught performing that song, they're fucked. So they sing a song that's slightly related. They're
gonna have to cut a check for their own damn song.
That sucks.
Shit, but
it's tough. So how do you feel about the music industry nowadays?
Oh, man.
Feel like it's a little bit easier?
It's definitely easier, you know, because...
To protect yourself?
Definitely protect yourself and definitely get money, because back then you had to hustle, get that distribution deal, and if they don't like your shit, then you fuck. You gotta just sell that shit on the street hand to hand, you know what I mean? But now, boy, with that internet, it's the best time right now. Even me, I'm not even like crazy famous, but I'm getting paid off music, you know?
And that's a blessing,
getting my check, you know? I started...
And for the most part, the music, like, when do you start getting into it?
I started pursuing it in 2010. I was in a group back in the day called CBG. And it's crazy because it was like on some Wu-Tang shit at first. It's like the whole hood in Carroll City, side of Cherry Bay, you know what I'm saying? That's the same hood Denzel Curry from, but he wasn't there when I was there. And yeah, it was called Cherry Bay Goons, right? So then it's like too many of niggas. So we was like, we're gonna take this shit serious. How many niggas ready to do it serious? We got a show to do, but only a few dudes step up. So then it just became four guys, you know what I mean? But a lot of shit happened, but it taught me a lot. And then
that's dope.
From now I'm solo, and I started getting paid like 2 years ago. Started getting paid, so it takes a while, but you get there. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep
consistency, bro.
Yeah, man.
A lot of this shit and the algorithm is all about consistency.
Exactly.
And another thing, it shouldn't be easy. Shit shouldn't be easy. But that's dope, bro. That fucking you guys had your little fucking gang and shit.
Yeah, we was deep, bro. Everybody, and I was the only engineer.
And at that, I mean, and what would you consider like your flow? Like it was, you guys were besides being a whole group of people being Wu-Tang, like what was your style like a Wu-Tang?
Oh, nah, man. We some straight Southern boys, so we had all kind of styles. You know, I guess you could say the styles went from like 3-6 Bone to Jeezy to Boosie, so it was like a mixture. Damn. But everyone had their own little flavor, you know what I mean? Like,
that sounds fire.
Yeah, like shout out to Scoop, you know what I mean? He passed away. He was part of the group Lil Scoop. He had that voice, like it was real deep.
Remember that one group that was called Guns?
Guns.
It was like a rap crew. I want to say they're called Guns, and they were from like Broward and Miami, but like county line. But that shit used to go down, bro, back in the days, and it was like a bunch of different niggas, and they had like their own little flow, like all different flow.
Oh nah, I ain't heard about them.
So how long were you doing that until you decided to go by yourself?
Probably like once the homie died, and then the other two left. So I guess it was around like 2016 I started going by myself. Yeah. Around 2016, yeah.
But then will you say the style that you have now is the same as before?
Nah.
I know you obviously perfected it. I
mean, yeah. But like I was still the one that I always shined, you know what I mean? Because I had some pretty good like lines and shit. But the style definitely changed, you know, because the style of music changed. So I had to adapt, you know what I'm saying? So
well, of course.
I had to make my flow likable to the new ears that's listening to hip hop, you know. I can't give you that old ass snap your finger ass flow.
No.
Like in 2006, those days. I can't give you that type of shit. No. Nah, so I just had to adapt, and that's all I do. I just adapt and it sound good, and people fuck with me.
But you have like even like when I saw you on the show, you still have like a very old school flow, but you still kind of modern with it. Like I even would say like when you were performing, I was like, damn, this nigga's like he has that 3-6 vibe.
Yeah. Especially that first joint I had dropped. I ain't even released it yet, but that song was literally dedicated to like the Memphis style. You know what I mean? So when I was spitting on that, that's why it sounded like that. Cause them boys, that's how they spit. So that song was strictly for Memphis. Matter of fact, I'm trying to like reach out to like Project Pat or Paul if they want to do something on it. Hey. Paul, Project Pat, he told me like 5K. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to see how I can get that going.
I'm trying to fucking get Pat out here.
Hit him up, man. He down to earth dude. I DM'd him. I just DM'd him.
No, honestly, the thing about that too is like he's been doing a lot of fucking church work.
He been doing church work?
Yeah, like the prisons and shit.
That's dope.
So I know that nigga's on some humble ass shit right now.
Yeah, man.
I talked to fucking DJ Paul that day.
Nice.
And he just told me to fucking email him.
Do it, dog.
And I did. Yeah. But another thing is like that was the same weekend, and it's also the end of the year, bro.
Yeah, you going?
It's hard.
You gonna have to email him again in January.
Yeah, exactly. Because another thing, like the same day I talked to him, 2 days later he was in Cali for the 50-year anniversary of hip hop.
Yeah, so he ain't studying that shit.
No.
You gotta wait till that shit calm. He got time to look at his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hit him up in like February, March.
Yeah, exactly. You know, let shit calm down from all this hypeness.
Yeah, because another person we just fucking hit up was Lil White.
Lil White. Oh, I remember Lil. Yeah, that was part of his clique too.
Yeah, original fucking. That nigga started when he was like 12 years old.
Yeah, Lil White.
Bro, crazy.
Is that the same dude? Because I know No Limit had a white boy. Is that the same guy?
No. So Lil White was the nigga's like, this is my smoking song.
Yeah, I know Lil White, but I'm having it. I'm confused if he was with 3-6 or No Limit. Because I know No Limit had a white boy. He was on that song with C Murder and Soulja Slim. But I forgot. That's probably not him. Because I really think that's him. I really think that's the 3-6 homie.
Nah, but who's the white boy in fucking No Limit?
Well, he wasn't like with them. He did that one song that I know.
The thing is, like, even like 3-6 Mafia, fucking 3-6 Mafia, UGK was in it.
Yeah,
like UGK used to get
they
down
used
with
to
them.
always hit him up. Yeah,
so like,
back in the day, UGK was the pathway for Southern niggas to get put on. If you peep all the from Hot Boys, Scarface. Really? Yeah, all them boys, 3-6, all them underground niggas back in 96, 97, they went through UGK. As soon as they went through UGK, them boys blew up, dog.
I believe it. I mean, bro, I love UGK. Like, UGK was a shit. Fucking Pimp C, bro, all day. Legendary.
I used to, actually, I still do listen to their old shit. You know what I mean? When I'm skating, I just be listening to their old shit. Be vibing.
It's funny because like these last couple of years and all that shit, like I spent a lot of time in Houston, but when I think about it, I was like, bro, Houston was definitely like a major influence in my life. Like besides Memphis, like Houston was holding it down, bro, for a good minute. Like they were like the sound of the South.
Pretty much, yeah.
Besides like Trick Daddy,
I felt like they was holding it down for the underground.
Oh no, that's what it was. They was heavy on the underground.
They was holding it down.
And I remember that whole song, sipping era and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like people really getting like slurred up and all that, like screwed up click and all that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
That shit was a vibe. Like even when like Paul Wall. Like Paul Wall made it guaranteed.
Yeah, when them boys dropped mainstream, that's when I really was like fucking with them boys on that side.
Because you also got to think about, how about 8-Ball and MJG?
Yeah, see, it's them. Yeah, that's all underground. They all them boys. When they was coming up, you know, I was a kid, so I didn't really pay attention. But I look back and I listened to that stuff.
That's like 2000 music. So
Which one?
Middle school.
Like
UGK, 8-Ball, MJG.
I'm talking about they real underground shit. Like they 97.
That's 90s.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I listened to that shit, but
because original Hot Boys was like 95, 96.
Yeah,
97.
exactly.
When they blew up, it was already 99.
Yeah, but like when Houston got that shine, that's when I gravitate to listen to more like Chameleonaire, them freestyle tapes,
But
them boys did.
was like in the 2000s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's when I actually wanted to listen to them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But it's like recently I've been going back
but you
to listen to old stuff.
I feel like Southern rap didn't blow up until, again, like, I want to say Trick, bro. Trick is what made it start regioning out. Because even at that point, because Trick, the first like www.thug.com, that was like early 90s.
Yeah, that
like
was
mid 90s. You know what I
that
mean?
was like, yeah.
And then once Trick,
97.
that's when it pushed it all, started going west.
Yeah, that's 97.
Because before that, it was always New York. New York
of course.
always had all the music.
Everybody know that. New York had it. Then LA had the gangster rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When the South, because bro, I used to I literally like would come down to the South and I would listen to like all this different music when I come down here, like because of my cousin.
Yeah.
And like first was Trick, and then after Trick was Pastor Troy.
Oh yeah, you can't talk about the South without Pastor Troy.
Yeah, and then when she listened to Pastor Troy, you listen about Master P. Cause he's like, yo, is P there?
yeah.
And that's what and then what was that song? No More GA.
Yeah. Ain't no playing DA. My niggas playing DA. Some shit like that.
Hey, that was that gangster shit. Do.
My cousin did a song with Pastor Troy. Yeah, my cousin did a song with him.
So long story short, on Hurricane Irene, I was going to have Pastor Troy perform at my bar. I had a bar.
Nice.
And it never fell through because like the hurricane and all that shit. But we already had like a deposit going on or some shit. And then my boy made a song, produced the beat, and his boy made a song with Pastor Troy. Yeah. That's actually a banger, bro. But it was dope.
Yeah.
That his contract list was so chill, bro. And he only was like charging me like $1,500 to come.
Yeah, them boys like BG. I remember back in the day, BG was charging niggas like regular hood niggas like $1,200,
yeah,
$1,800. But you know, if you an industry nigga, he gonna hit you upside the head.
Yeah.
But hood niggas, he was like whatever, man. That's how some of them boys
BG's
are.
out, bro.
Yeah, man. Shit,
that'd be fire.
I still jam to that. It's all on you, man. Because growing up in North Miami. Back in 96, 97, that's all them Zoes were listening to was Hot Boy shit. So that's why I know all that old shit. You know what I mean? So, so shit. That shit, that'll be hard.
Nah, Hot Boy was a shit. That shit was a fucking whole era, bro.
Yeah.
But like, Master P, when Master P blew out with fucking Soulja Slim and all, Slim.
Yeah, Soulja Slim.
Bro, that shit was lit. And then Hot Boys came out, and then that was a wrap, bro. The South was on the map.
Yeah,
and
man.
You had UGK, fucking 8-Ball.
You had
Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher. All them boys.
Hey.
What's the fool name? Who did that song with Lil Jon? Because I know Lil Jon came out and killed it.
Lil Jon too, bro.
And,
Atlanta came in heavy at that time.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Niggas were getting crunked.
Atlanta took over so bad that everybody was getting mad.
Hey, is that Nitty beat? And then who else? College Park.
Yeah, everybody from
North
College
Carolina?
Park.
Right? That's North Carolina.
No. That's still Atlanta. Yeah,
okay,
College Park.
Yeah, no, bro. The South, I remember the South was fucking taking over in the 2000s, bro.
Right.
And everything was Southern music.
And being in the Miami music scene during that time, it was like so annoying to see that Miami couldn't do the same thing. It's like, we got so many artists out here. Look at Atlanta. That's what everybody was talking about. Like, look at Atlanta. Why we can't do that? You know what I mean? Everybody.
But it's crazy because you can't take Miami off the map now.
You can't. A lot of people rep here, but
nigga, people are talking about Broward County.
Yeah, Broward County.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So
like when I grew up in Hollywood, we were not the city of Hollywood Beach or nothing. We were the town.
Mm-hmm.
Like to be a town, I think you have to be like less than like 300,000. Like 300,000 people have to live. Like that's how tiny Hollywood's lit now.
Yeah, man.
Like that shit. Bro, Hollywood was the first place that 2 Live Crew got arrested because bitches were taking off their clothes on stage.
Hey.
At a fucking nightclub called the Gemini, which I used to go as a kid. We used to fucking go there because for some reason we had underage parties when I was a kid. And I still to this day don't understand, like, how old was I? Was I 16 or was I 18? Like, nigga, shit. Like, how the fuck was I at these events underage? I never got drunk or nothing. Like, we were drinking, like, soda and shit and eating chips. But, like, nigga, we were at a club with a bunch of fucking other people. And I want to see I need to hit up these companies and I want to see their employees because I'm going to sue all these niggas for pedophilia.
Oh, wow.
Because they were watching us grind back in the days and these niggas should all go to jail.
That's a weird shit, though.
Like, who the fuck volunteered to watch these kids do this shit? I'll take the position. Your job is to watch 16-year-olds drink soda and chips.
Shit, we used to just have house parties, though. Shit.
Well, house parties fucking started happening when those little nightclubs started shutting down.
We had house parties and, like, somebody would probably rent out a hall or whatever. Yeah. And we do parties in there.
Because another thing is, like, eventually by the time I turned 18, like, Hard Rock was the shit.
Oh, yeah?
Like, the Hard Rock was the shit. Nigga, you had the Griffin.
I remember the Griffin.
Nigga, you had Passion's nightclub. Yeah. Which one?
That was
Pangea.
Yeah, that was before the damn guitar.
When it was just the outside part. And it was like 6 clubs. You had fucking, what was that?
That shit was crazy, yo. I remember
what was that
that
Irish club? That was in front of Pat.
I don't
Murphy's Law.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
one.
Murphy's, bro. All that shit in the dope part. We had a fucking, what was that burger place that was outside?
I think I've been there probably like 3 times, bro.
Rockabilly? Nah, hold on. Johnny Rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, so you get all of these clubs get fucked up, like club. And I'm talking about like nightclub hopping.
Yeah. Because they was next to each other. They
bro,
was like
these
right
are
there.
like, this is like going to having Mansions Live, fucking Club 11, Space,
like,
all of them.
up.
Yeah.
Lined
all
up.
in one island.
It's
and you're like, fuck this club, we're going to the next club. Fuck this club, we're going to the next club.
Yeah, that shit was right there.
And you would like hop around, and then at the end, you fucking end up at Johnny Rockets, fucking slamming fucking
stuff in your face.
With melts and fries. Drunk as fuck, yo. And I was like, damn. And I was not even legal yet. We all would become friends with the bartender, or like we all had a friend that was like a bartender that was way older than us. I remember my lick was my cousin's ex-girlfriend, this girl Sabrina, and I'm like, oh, I'm here for Sabrina's fucking, what's it called?
Guest list.
Yeah. Boom, get in, nigga. I was 18 years old in Passion, just lit in this, and it's funny because everyone chilled in the Spanish room. The Spanish room was the dopest room. Like, you'll walk around the club, you even go to VIP, that should be whack.
I was never really like a club person though. You know, I only went when like somebody invited me or something like that. I was like, cause back then I was like a straight up, like I'm a different person right now. I was right back then though. I was like a straight up goon nigga. Like I didn't give a fuck, you know. So I used to stay away from the club.
You never went to the Boulevard?
The Boulevard. What's that? It used to call something else.
Yeah, they call it Boulevard. Bully. Like, I don't know. The Boulevard was a Dominican club out in Miami.
That sounds familiar.
And it was like the most ratchet Spanish club in the world, bro.
Damn, that sounds familiar. And I probably did went there.
Nah, bro, that shit get shot.
Where that went? I mean, where
was
it at?
79th, right? Right, it was like by 79th. But it's right. There's another place that was called I want to call it was called Típico, and it was like right down the street. But nah, Boulevard, bro, that was like, cause what year do you graduate? Like high school?
I graduated like 2010.
Yeah, Boulevard was still popping off at that time.
Oh, okay.
Boulevard, I want to say it was like 70 something, like 79th around there. But it was on the west side, like way west. No, it's actually close to the beach. But nah, bro, that shit was hood as fuck. Like everyone went there.
Yeah, I used to always post up at the hood clubs though, for real. So me and the homies.
What was your favorite club?
Fucking with the hoes. We used to go to the Elks. Yeah, back in the day, used to call it. It used to be called the Elks on 7th Ave. But that shit was on some dangerous shit. Niggas was getting popped, bruh. We had to go with our toolies all the time, you know. But we mostly went to a lot of house parties, you know.
No, house parties.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my DB niggas, man, because we was clicked up, and every house party we go to, we got the strap because niggas be fooling around, set tripping and shit. So,
well, at that time, because you say you're from North Miami, right?
I'm from North Miami, but then I moved to Carol City. You know what I mean? So I got like 2 separate hoods. You know what I mean? I got West Side in North Miami. You know what I mean? 127, and then I got Cherry Bay on the Carol City side. So. And West Side back in the day was like the most hated hood back in like 97, 98.
That's the Carol City Chiefs, right?
Yeah, Carol City, yes, the Chiefs, man. That's the Chiefs. And we was badasses at football.
So that's the high school you went to?
Yeah.
No, you guys were firing.
Yeah, we was badasses in high school. I played football, but then I stopped. Though. I wanted to do music. I was like, fuck this. Coach was too strict.
When do you get into the skating? Because I know you told me to be skating and shit.
Well, I was skating for a minute, man. I ain't getting to it heavy until like 2001. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dog Rinaldi.
But even back then, it was fucking like different for the hood to be skating.
Yeah. I was always the one that was like, "What the fuck you doing?" You know what I mean? But they know me. You know what I mean? I'm not your average nigga. Yeah, I'm about that paper. I do whatever it takes. But then you already know I'm on some weird shit if I need to.
Kickflip on your ass and then bust the blah blah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So they be like, "Oh, let he go on that skateboard again." I be like, "You damn right. Come test my gangster though." You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But yeah, I still love that shit. That's as dope, you can see, you know what I mean?
Hey, that's inspirational, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because I've always, my whole life has been like, Josh, why you do that shit? That's just white people shit. It's like, nigga, no.
They used to always say that shit to me. They be like, "You like white people shit. You like do this white people shit." I was like, so dog, this is what I like. Okay, let's go get this money now. Let's go. You can talk all that shit, but you know, about my paper, you know.
So what's your, like, now being, like you said, you grew up here, how do you feel about all these new skate parks, bro? Because we got a lot now.
Man, we was in the skate community, we was struggling, man. We had GCP, you know what I mean? All the boys know about that.
We never had no concrete shit.
It was all DIY in the beginning. Yeah. Like, we'll keep jumping in from park to park. But then I guess Skate Free organization, they finally got something together, and that's why we got Lot 11. They did the Japanese wrestling at Art Basel this couple weeks ago.
My boy designed that shit. J Rams.
Yeah.
My boy.
Oh yeah.
He's a legend, bro.
Yeah, he is.
OG.
So yeah, they did that, and you know what I mean. We was happy about that.
That boy even designed, talking about Jay, fucking that nigga designed Ollie's ramp. You know, the nigga who invented the Ollie.
Yeah.
So Ollie's from Hollywood. He actually has a mechanic shop on Dixie Highway, right before you get to Hollywood Boulevard.
And he did what he did.
So he fixed like exotic little fucking like pocket race cars.
Nice.
Like those European looking cars.
Yeah.
So he works on like that shit, but he had a skate park right here on like 20th. And it was like a big ass warehouse. Imagine 3 of these warehouses, and he built a bowl in the whole thing, a wooden bowl.
I probably seen that on a clip somewhere.
Yeah, no, it's called Hollywood. It was called Hollywood, and it was owned by the nigga that created the Ollie.
Yeah, I remember the first indoor park that I knew about was TF. That was in Hialeah. It was TF. It was pretty dope. We had like a couple performances out there. Zion came out there, ripped the half pipe and shit.
That's dope. That's when he had the dreads or no dreads?
He ain't no dreads. He ain't had the dreads.
Okay. No, but I remember one time, bro, I was riding my bike down there because that's just by like Garfield. It's on Garfield, right by Dixie. I was riding my bike and I saw Tony Hawk like in the hood. And I was like, Tony Hawk? And
you know his face good.
No, yeah, but I was like, what are you doing over here? It was me and my boy, and he was like, I'm looking for a skate park. And I was like, I don't fucking know.
Nice.
Nigga.
Yeah, Tony Hawk, everyone knew, even back in the hood. Like, everyone just knows Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
So his face clean in any hood.
Hood.
Oh, that's Tony Hawk. Okay, good.
Because hood niggas be playing that fucking Tony Hawk.
Yeah, once that first game came out, I was definitely out there skating and shit. And that's when all the black kids started skating. And I was like, yeah, look at y'all now.
Y'all niggas love to grind, don't you?
You feel me?
That's how you stack up the points, bro. People don't know. It's like how you get to 100,000 points. Tony Hawk, you grind.
You gotta grind, combo.
Combo. Grind and combo.
That whole game was about
triangle. That whole game, left, triangle, X, triangle, triangle.
That whole game was just like a fantasy game. You do like 5 tricks before you hit the ground.
Yeah, bro, it was great.
That shit, right?
150,000 points. Beat you, nigga.
I used to be like, just staring at the thing
and doing
do
fucking
like 10 tricks and shit.
And especially like those manuals on the lip, like
right, like I'm in the air, and as soon as I come down, boom, my manual. Like, how you do that? hey, that shit was hard.
Tony Hawk was great, bro. Like they don't make games like that. That shit's straight imaginary. Like they make games too serious now.
But he brought it back on that the newer version that he came out with.
I'm not gonna lie, that game Skate is actually hard.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Cause that's like more real life.
Yeah. We definitely like that shit in the skate community. Yeah.
Skate's really hard.
That shit, you gotta flick it right and all that shit. Yeah,
like perfectly landed.
And you can't do 5 tricks.
No.
You gotta do at least 3.
When that shit first came out, I was like, this game's fucking dumb.
Nah, it's too realistic for you.
Nah, it is, bro. I couldn't fucking land anything. I was like, this is fucking retarded. What's the point? It was like
you wanted that triangle, square.
Yeah,
easy grinds
all day, bro. Honestly, I feel like video games are like it was like made to Americans to feel good about themselves, bro. Like, how the fuck you gonna be doing shitty in the fake world too? Like, I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah, but it made kids want to like go out there and skate.
We're already going into that like wave of life, I feel like.
Yeah, they trying to set it up. You know what I mean?
Just live this artificial fake ass life.
They setting it up.
Today I saw this thing about Amazon already has like their first rounds of like robotic employees, and it only takes about $3 to $4 to run one fucking bot.
Yeah, that's why if right now these
so
people coming up, these people coming up, the best job you can have is being one of those builders.
Fixing robots?
Yeah, fixing the robots. You do your coding and all that shit because boy, look at here. They finna take over.
I was thinking about that shit. It's like, bro, are we gonna get paid once robots start doing everything?
I mean,
because where the fuck are you gonna work?
They should just let everything just be free. Let's vibe. Let all the robots do all the work.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it should be free.
You know what I mean? Just vibe. Because
honestly, like, because I mean, even this nigga just said it the other day. Fucking, I forgot his name. The nigga that makes the Tesla.
Elon
Musk.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is like, there's gonna be a point that we don't have to work. I was like, you could work if you want. He literally was like,
well, long as they don't try to fucking kick me out my house because of some bills. They better give me some money.
Like, how do you pay for things without a job?
Yeah, like I still need to eat. You know, I need to go to the store. So everything needs to just be free. Robots need to have that shit on point. Everything always stop. So I can just walk in and grab it.
So are we gonna all get a robot per house? Like,
on some iRobot shit?
Go out there and get this money.
Robots out there slinging drugs and shit.
I was like, listen, robot, you're taking too long to make this money for me, my nigga. This is how you move the brick. Fuck Publix. Come on down.
You gotta program the robot. Rob the plug. Rob the plug. Hey. Robot just run.
Hey.
Get a whole algorithm, right?
Hey. I might be trouble, bro, because like no one's worried about no robot getting robbed or getting shot up. So I'm like, this robot did 10 licks
right
this week. Damn, that's a lit ass robot.
Exactly. They're gonna do like the movie. Robots can't commit crimes.
Oh no, bro.
One button, shut them off.
I know a lot of Zoes out here that do a lot of fraud, and I feel like they're gonna find a way to make these robots do.
Everybody always finds a way. Criminals gonna always find a way.
Hey.
When they brought out the chips in the cards, we still found a way because it's always gonna be something to counteract that shit.
It has to, bro.
You know what I mean? That's why they got hackers, real good hackers working for the government, because they know, man, it's gonna always be a way to do something. You know what I'm saying? I had my little homie back in the day. That nigga was in the 9th grade, and he showed me in my face he hacked into a Bank of America account. I was like, bruh. Me and my brother had to put that boy on, but I ain't want to do it to him. He was too young. I ain't want to do it to him too much. So we did it probably like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? That was it. For real.
Nah, but yo,
niggas be smart out here, bro.
No, it's crazy, bro. Like, we live in to say that these robots are not gonna do fucking like crimes, it's just, bro, imagine getting held up by a robot.
Shit. You can't.
Like, nigga, I'll shoot you, robot. Robot's like,
nigga,
I got a chip, nigga.
If you flinch, they gonna bust you. You know what I mean? If you gotta scratch your back, they gonna bust you. Because all they know is certain positions you do might be a weapon, so they gonna shoot. So that's why that shit's scary, man.
It's crazy that because honestly, they're trying to like make cops and like all the like first aid people to be robots.
Yeah.
Because there's no more sympathy in it. Like,
but
they just do their job and that's it. Same thing with cops. Like, there's a lot of cops that you can talk to them and be like, oh yeah, I get it.
But see,
They don't want that shit no more.
But that's the thing, like in iRobot, they was talking about you have a robot. They might save an adult when a child needs to be saved. A human gonna save the child first, not the adult, but the robot gonna save the adult because it was the logical thing to do.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't do that because I'd rather save a child first. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, because the thing is, the child's just gonna. He's just gonna see what's closest first, like how he can execute something like better. I don't know, but yeah, I get it. Like, I mean, it's gonna be crazy, and we're gonna get to see it. Yeah. No. Honestly, it's gonna be the crazy thing is right before we like really start getting old and dying, we're gonna get to see those.
Yeah,
first glimpse.
I'd be like, yo, when I just want to live long enough to see flying cars, bro. Because
starting 2025,
the people from the 40s, this is their future right now.
Yeah.
Like this is their future. So our future needs to be the shit we see on TV, like
Jetsons?
Shit like the Jetsons or Fifth Element type shit.
Starting 2025, we're gonna have actual flying cars.
They need to, but don't put no flying cars in the hood because niggas be like, oh, I can make it. I'm on E. I don't need you to be falling out of the sky because you thought you can make it.
No.
They're like, no, fuck that shit.
Nah. Honestly,
like, I'm on E. I can make it, but you on a flying car. You better go to the gas station.
And it should. I mean, nigga, the drone tells you.
Exactly.
I mean, it's gonna be just like a drone. It's like, bitch, I'm running out of gas. I'm coming down. It's like,
I saw a video of that. Like it was like a big ass drone and a human pilot.
Oh yeah.
I saw a video. That shit was dope.
But no, the new car planes are dope, and you're gonna require your basic pilot license, which is your 60 hours.
You niggas gotta like. I need
by
niggas
2025. There's gonna be a fucking full highway for flying cars.
But how high up? It needs to be like this high off the ground at least. That's the start off point. We gotta start off at least this high.
No, I don't think they're gonna fly niggas at 500 feet.
Yeah, they ain't fucking with that.
They're probably gonna do like at least 200, like past power lines and past most trees. But
yeah, they should like at least lock the car down when it's on like 2 bars of gas.
But no, I feel like it's gonna be an autopilot. Because even like a regular plane, most pilots, they don't fly.
Yeah, they usually fly when...
They run on a route.
Yeah, they usually fly when it's time to land or they need to avoid some type of storm.
Exactly.
Like, that's when they actually get them controllers.
Yeah. So it's like even like people don't even know like yachts. When we're driving a yacht, we're not driving that bitch all the way for fucking 10 hours. Like when you drive from here to Europe, you're not driving a yacht for a whole week. Like you got that nigga on autopilot. It runs a route like a latitude and longitude line. Yeah. And it just stays like 1 to 5 degrees.
That's why we need those computers.
And then once you get close to an island or whatever, you maneuver it because the reef systems.
Yeah, that shit.
But yeah, bro, I don't honestly think that we will be actually flying these flying cars. I mean, we already got self-driving cars, which I don't really.
Them shits got recalled. That it's brand new. They just got recalled.
Have you seen that new movie?
Which one?
Leave the World Behind.
Nah.
So that movie, Leave the World Behind, fucking
where that's playing at?
It's on Netflix right now. It just came out.
It's a series or a movie?
It's a movie.
Oh, I don't like series.
No, but either way, it's just a movie.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's like a 2.5 hour movie, but it's dope. Like if the world was to come to an end, if like we were finally going into war. Or someone, it was about hackers. Someone hacked the fucking world, shut off all like main, whatever. And long story short,
kind of like Live Free, Die Hard,
probably. But long story short, what happens is all the Tesla starts crashing and blocking off the fucking highways.
Yeah, man, this shit. That's why I be telling my homies and my family members who got that shit on they doors, they house, where they can unlock it from their phone and shit. I be like, bro, y'all better put that shit back manual. Niggas can just hack in your shit.
Well, like I have a padlock.
I don't like
them a digital
things.
padlocks, but mine's not Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. It's just regular digital. But
yeah, I don't like that shit. But I'd rather still gotta go up and
I feel
unlock
like
my shit.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's weird when it's connected to the internet.
Yeah, you don't want that shit.
Because all you gotta do is like zap it. It's like bah.
Yeah,
that shit just opens up for you.
I ain't fucking with that. Niggas hack that fucking whole network. They already back in the day was hacking niggas' webcams when them shits came out, looking all in your crib. And if you're doing something crazy, it goes on the internet.
No, it's true, bro. Like, we live in a very fucking, like, cyber world. Like, everything, like, we literally we're in a war right now.
Pretty much.
If you think about it.
Pretty much.
It's just not that war that we grew up on, like, seeing and shit. Like, everything's happening online right now.
The same technology is helping music, and at the same time, it's making it annoying for people in the music industry.
But I'm not gonna lie, because like, even like right now, I be online, and it's like, bro, they're giving people be having 1 million followers over nothing.
Yeah, that's just how it is. You know, you better milk that shit, because that shit ain't gonna last. But milk that shit, because yeah. They be doing some dumb shit and they get paid for it. You know what I mean?
And I feel like what's the longevity of that? Like, once you hit a fucking plateau and shit, like, how do you keep the people like indulged and like still going?
You know, I don't even know the longevity of that. That's why most of them that I know of, they usually end up doing some other shit in the industry.
I feel like you just got to get your bread as it comes in and fucking invest into something that's gonna stack up.
But I like it. I like it for the people like in third world countries and stuff, because they'll like have they shit on live. And they doing some just random shit they probably do every day, but it's in another country that we don't know how this is done. And they get the views and it's extra bread for them, you know what I mean? And they can just get that extra money for them. So that's good for them, you know what I mean?
Another thing I see it too is good for them in general, because they get to see how people like them are doing it in America. So it inspires them to like have a bigger vision back home. Because some people do the same shit we're doing. They just start doing more of the shit that we do here back home.
I dig it though,
because there's no like influence like for that, like, or resource. And then now that there's internet, they can even order things. You know what I mean? Like, it's when I was a kid, you wouldn't see like the Dominican kids surfing. You know what I mean? You would see them like, even like skateboarding. We got a professional skateboarder now. Yeah, it's just not a common thing. Niggas would do like boogie boarding in the islands. You know what I mean? But then eventually, like, to have, like, TV and see niggas,
but
like...
now you on a platform. Yeah. You can get bread from it.
And then you see someone that's from your country in America doing it, and you're like, shit, I can do this. Because that's how it usually is. Because people, again, you fall into that whole category. It's like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Your people are not known for doing that. It's like, it's almost crazy to me, too. It's like, yo, DR does not have a soccer team. It's fucking random.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, niggas never cares. Like, nigga, for what? But it's still like, nigga, why wouldn't you?
But y'all got a baseball team, boy.
Oh, number one.
I passed by that baseball camp. I was like, yo, this shit is official.
Well, the Yankees have a farm over there. Oh, and the Orioles have their farm. Everyone has a little farm in DR.
Yeah, I was in a neighborhood. It was like a big facility where they actually groom the kids there for baseball. Like shit was official. A lot.
Like even my cousin was like, from the age 12, he was watched.
Yeah, that shit's real.
And like pushed into that.
And being from those countries, you gotta stick to that, because that'd be that bread. Yeah. That'd be that bread.
It just sucks because a lot of them, like, you hear stories that they take these niggas out of the country and like especially the countries like DR, fucking Cuba, Venezuela, they'll give you like 50,000, 70,000 signing just to get you out, you know? And then you got to do the farm leagues. You do the farm leagues for 2 years.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you got to play farm before you go to major league.
Oh.
So.
I don't know the baseball game.
But nah, nigga. And then, like, if you make it, baseball is actually the hardest sports to get into because so many people try out.
I bet. It's a lot.
But nah, man. To, like, it's fucking crazy because then eventually you do that shit and then the amount of work and, like, you kind of, I feel like you just get abused, bro. Like, and another thing is, like, there's a very rare chance to be like a David Ortiz, like Big Papi, like nigga. A baseball also has no cap. Like these niggas be making like
that should be
$40 million or like $100 million a year.
They the most paid
sport in the world. No cap.
That shit is dumb. All that money.
So to be like one of those guys is like less than $1 million, bro. But so it's like
they just be happy they out or their situation. They need something better.
Yeah, but some of these guys probably get paid like, I don't know, 200,000.
Hey, it's better than fucking nothing. Yeah, so they'll take it.
Because even in DR, like the basic person makes like $600 a month.
Yeah, they'll take that. It's just over time, and then they start knowing their worth, especially if they make it.
But another thing is you got to think about like business again. We were talking about business. Like that can't just be your lick. You gotta fucking
Yeah.
while you have the opportunity and this money in your hand, what am I gonna invest into?
Yeah,
like,
even if you probably the lowest paid, you better invest that mug.
Yeah, start buying little houses in the hood in DR or some shit.
Yeah, I got homies that's in the NFL. They invest, man. You know,
Well,
that
you
shit
have
don't
to,
long.
bro.
That shit don't last long. You gotta
Because you gotta
do
understand
something.
too, bro. You start a season good and then you get whacked. Just break your leg or something.
Done for. It's the same thing with the music. You gotta invest in something else. You gotta do something else. Music, only lasts so long. Not everyone lasts 10 years. So you gotta do something else.
Nah, honestly, I was thinking about that shit just today. Like, yo, 3-6 has been pumping for a minute.
Yeah, but they split doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But they've been doing their thing for a long time. That's why I respect them, because I was listening. They was pushing out tapes like crazy.
But then another thing is they never like fell off. They never had like beef and like
They had beef.
Not crazy animosity like that, bro. Hot Boys wouldn't fucking make a song just because they're like.
But they mostly beef with, from my understanding, listening to their old stuff, they mostly beef with niggas that's from their city, that's still underground, and then they beef with Bone Thugs. They felt like they stole their style. That's like the only really beefs I heard from.
Yeah, but I mean,
them.
there was a point that Lil Wayne and Juvie would have made, or not Lil Wayne and Juvie. It would be like Juvie wouldn't fuck with like Baby and Young Turk, and like Lil Wayne was always on Baby's side. Baby's side, and BG. A lot of the animosity I feel like was with Baby. Everyone had problems with Baby because that nigga ran them niggas.
Yeah, you bucking money and
yeah.
shit.
But the thing is, like, Lil Wayne always rode next to Baby. So, like, no one would fuck with Lil Wayne because, like, he was with Baby. Juvie felt like, stop fucking with them. And then BG and Turk was always in jail. So it was like...
Hey, that's the life they chose, man.
And, like, Mandy Fresh always stayed way out of it. But Mandy Fresh always stayed, like, close to Juvie.
Right. They had hits together.
Yeah, forever. I mean, Manny Fresh basically owns every fucking song if you think about it.
All
those beats are Manny Fresh beats.
Every single one of them.
Every one.
From the True Story, the BG True Story album all the way up.
That's when like Lil Wayne was like 9 years old.
Right? Exactly. Straight
all
up.
Those beats.
So he should have hella bread.
Magnolia Soldier. Was that when they were kids?
Yeah. Sitting on Valley Street. Yeah, I know that shit.
Bro, that shit, they were fucking
that
babies.
Nigga was, you can hear it in their voice. They was like little ass jits.
Yeah, they sound like the kids from fucking the Boondocks and shit.
Right?
But nah, bro, it's crazy because like, nah, it's I don't think like music right now can produce fucking like people that would be running for like 30 years.
It's because it's so saturated.
You think so?
That's really what it is. It's so saturated. Like I don't care for a mainstream artist when I got mad artists I can listen to underground. You know what I mean? A lot of people not gonna gravitate towards that shit all the time. I mean, it looks like it because they famous. Yeah. But you know how famous you were if you came out in 2000? Everybody was at you because that's the only avenue. That's the only avenue. Like, but now I don't have to pay attention to you. I got this guy. I got this girl over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like even the other day I was talking about like people don't talk about Currency, bro.
They don't talk about him, but look
he's
what he
fire
has.
As fuck.
Exactly. He got his following. He's good.
And it's funny to think about it. Like Currency came out, and I mean, not even came out because that nigga's been out since fucking.
I remember him when he was doing it with Cash Money. That's how I got wind of him.
But this nigga was doing with fucking before Cash Money.
Yeah, I didn't know him before Cash Money.
Yeah, before Cash Money, he was with No Limit Studios with Snoop Dogg and shit. But
so he's from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, but I know some of his shit.
Nah, that boy's from Nolin. That's how he says it.
Nolin. His tall ass. He tall, huh?
Nah, he's tiny.
Tiny?
Yeah.
Why on the pictures he look tall as fuck?
Nah. That nigga fucking Currency's probably like, I don't know, 5'8", 5'5", 5'6", I don't know. He's a regular sized dude. He ain't tall.
Average. I could have sworn that boy was tall. Looking at them pictures, I think maybe because he just lanky or something. I don't know.
He be wearing those baggy ass fucking cholo clothes.
That's probably what it is. But yeah, it's that reason why I like the state of the music industry.
So like what you were saying, so you know him in Cash Money. So he came out with Drake, bro.
With Drake?
Yeah, because remember he was in that song fucking. the best of them all, whatever that song Drake made.
With Kanye?
No, what? Currency.
Oh,
he was part of it because Gunna was in that song.
I don't know.
What's that song that Drake made? You're the best one or whatever.
I don't even know. I wasn't listening to Drake.
You're the fucking best. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I know that from the radio.
Yeah, but so that was that Currency era because that's when like Kid Cudi started popping out and all that shit. That was right. 2006, 2007.
I stopped listening to hip hop at a certain point.
I believe it.
When I was still pursuing hip hop, but I was pursuing music, but I wasn't listening to hip hop. It was like probably around that whole Atlanta era when they was doing snap music. I stopped listening. I didn't like nothing was coming out. So that's why my music palette has gotten bigger because when I left, I started listening to drum and bass. I started listening to more alternative music. So then when I dropped my first EP, First Day of Summer, you hear a whole versatile EP because at that point my ears was already broadened. Because I mean, that's what they say. If you don't like something, just don't listen to it. You know what I mean? A lot of these people keep making people famous by paying attention to them. You know what I'm saying? Just ignore them and the label ain't gonna push them.
The funny thing that's like another thing is like people get into these people and like they become famous because they troll the shit out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True too.
So a lot of people get famous because a lot of people hate him. Like, look at this nigga 6ix9ine.
Prime example right there.
Right there. I mean, don't get me wrong. That nigga was a vibe when he first came out.
Yeah, of course. He had the whole hood behind him. I had that shit in my skate video. Like, that shit.
Yo, I was like, who is this fucking My Little Pony ass nigga running down the block?
Exactly. But like the beats was hard with the vocals. So it was good, but then after that nigga whole drama, I didn't like none of the beats he was riding on. Bro. You know what I mean? He was just doing nonsense.
Bro, that nigga was like literally, he's a meme nigga, bro. It's just crazy that he became a meme nigga. Tattoos fucking literally the cancer sign all over his body. And then there's like, you know, fuck it, bro. This is what I do. And then just made some like a new era of drill music. Like, I feel like he was a pioneer of the drill. Because that sound was different. And then we got drill, and drill was like...
It was mostly Chicago. It was mostly Chicago when that drill shit. He just helped out launching it more.
Nah, honestly, fucking... what was I going to say? How do you feel about... Like, if Pop Smoke was still around, bro?
It would have been fire, though. Because that nigga... That was the only new nigga I was really fucking with.
Honestly, I was like, damn, this shit about to be some 50 era.
Right?
It's about to be a 50 era.
And he was fucking with 50 hard. It's heavy. Like 50 was mentoring that boy, he was saying.
I know. And he had that voice.
That PTSD song, I thought that was 50.
Oh, damn.
Straight up, I thought that was 50. I'm like, oh, okay, that's Smoke now.
Nah, bro, it's crazy. Because, like, honestly, when I was like, bro, this is going to be legit. This is going to be fire as fuck.
Yeah, I was fucking with him, dog. I got a homeboy that talks like his ass.
Really?
Yeah. And I went to him, I know you like that nigga, 'cause he sound just like your ass.
Bro, that nigga was a vibe, bro. Insane.
Yeah.
Such a fucking vibe. But,
yeah, that was wild. I ain't like that shit he did with that girl, though. That it's like that one of them pop songs he did. It was with the white girl. I think that's what it is. I just like him on that gangster shit. I don't like. He gotta get his money. I understand. He gotta get his money because I got commercial joints. But you know, that's good. Yeah, that's good to get your money. But when I'm gonna listen to you, I'm gonna listen to your hard shit.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, 100%. And honestly, like I hated when he was making all those love songs in general.
Yeah,
like he made that one album
on some Ja Rule shit.
And it was like.
That's what that ended up being like, some Ja Rule shit.
Yeah, like he had like 5-6 love songs, and I was like, nigga, what are you doing?
Because that reminded me of when 50 did it. Because like 50 demolished Ja Rule, and then 50 come out with the love shit. I'm like, bro, this nigga's just straight killed the man and took his style.
Nah, I know. But it's crazy because like, yo, I remember when 50 came through and that Ready to Die and that Beg for Mercy.
Yeah, man. I freestyled over a lot of those beats on that G-Unit album.
And I loved how that boy would start with the dropping change in all his songs.
Oh, yeah. The bullet casings.
Or no, he'll just make change or he'll make the quarter spinning and shit. Like
the quarter,
the
yeah.
chain.
I like the sound when the bullet casings just drop, make the sounds and shit.
Yeah, but 50 was holding it down back then too because that boy he had young Buck.
Yeah, and
Lloyd. So he was the South. Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks was fucking from New York.
People be sleep on that.
And then he had the Game.
Yeah, he had the Game.
He had the Game, which was fire because the other day I was like the West Side song.
Yeah,
that West Side.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
That's how he started that album.
And at that time, it was true what the Game said. Like he woke the West Coast back up because that whole era, Atlanta was taking over.
Oh yeah,
and everything. 50 was doing his thing and all that, but like. The West Coast was silent to me. If you have to be from the West Coast to actually listen to West Coast artists, because the way the industry was pushing out artists, it was just
bro, because
the
at
Game
that time,
only.
Yeah, because even like
and Kendrick was opening up before he got famous for the
honestly,
Game.
The West has been kind of weak
recently.
Yeah, for the last couple of years, if you think about it, because like they were hype, bro. They were a big hype. Like Snoop Dogg was holding it heavy. Like that. What's this nigga's name? Fucking Death Row.
They're more diverse now.
Yeah, but not, bro.
On the West Coast.
I guess. I mean, but we're not listening to fucking cholo rappers out here either. You know what I mean?
Because you got Vince Staple, you got Tyler.
Nigga, where's Vince Staple at right now?
Exactly. What I'm saying, like it's a selective ear, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because those guys,
they were here. I remember when they were here. Like they were reaching.
It's funny because I was saying the same thing. I was like, "Who the fuck listened to Vince Staples?" Because I listened to him.
I've listened to him.
Who the fuck listening to him? But he getting money though.
But you listened to him when he was like Vince Mensa. What's his name?
Vince Staples.
No, before.
Oh, I don't know the before.
When he was making that Orange Soda song.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember him.
Nah, bro. His name was like Vince Mensa. Yeah, he made a song called Orange Soda. And nah, bro. I'm gonna play it right now, bro. You guys are tripping. Talking about music and shit.
But yeah, the West Coast got just more different styles now.
Not even, bro. Them niggas been asleep forever because like these niggas were making a lot of noise back in the 90s and not thinking about it.
But that was their time.
Nipsey Hussle blew up and died.
Well, yeah, that was part of the selective ear of different people from the West Coast because those him and including those other guys, they got all different styles.
Like Kendrick Lamar was holding it, and that was like a little bit.
So you had the whole TDE gang. You had Nipsey. You had Vince. You got Tyler. And then you got a whole bunch of underground niggas who kind of famous.
And then you got, I remember when they had E40.
Yeah, that's throwback shit.
Yeah.
Because they had their era, you know what I mean? Whole West Coast had their era because everyone was sounding gangster rap. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Remember the pack?
Yeah.
Got my Vans on. Yeah. Like, them boys is doing their thing.
Yeah, but they were like literally sneak to the east and it was like, oh, hold on, nigga, chill out. Stay on the other side of Texas. Because I feel like that shit would not pass New Mexico. Nigga.
Oh, shit.
It's like New Mexico and Colorado niggas were listening to that shit. Because like, bro, back in the days, Tupac was fucking thumping all through New York.
He was still kind of New York for them.
Yeah, but like he was a whole like the East was like when that nigga was throwing some West Coast shit.
When he got out of jail, he was all West Coast. Before the jail, he was all over. That East Coast bumped him hard.
Watch, I'm gonna look up that fucking we talking about that Vince?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Orange Soda. That's some Keenan and Kel shit. I do.
See, look, he was named Vic Mensa.
Vic Mensa. That sounds like a wrestler name.
Have you noticed anything strange about him lately? Who loves Orange Soda?
Look, see, I was just saying that. Keenan and Kel shit.
Put it up, Kiko.
Is it true? Is it true?
See, bro, I've been watching these niggas for a minute, bro. All these niggas. Because my boy used to produce for them. He lives in Cali now.
Nice.
Because he chills with, I forgot his name now. He did that like indie hip hop shit.
Yeah.
Like that skater rap shit.
But you see how vibing that beat is though?
No, he was fire.
Yeah. That's some real West Coast sound right there.
Yeah. Like he was some Mac Miller shit. But for the West. You never heard this?
Nah.
This is before he became Vince Staple. Because when he became Vince Staple, he was on that that like shit, that Kanye shit.
That shit had me thumping. I'd be skating to that shit.
Whoa.
Getting hype.
Nah, bro. That nigga, once he got with Kanye, he got like real dark and like heavy.
I don't know where the fuck he came from. I just saw him on the scene. I don't know who put him on or what. Just like Travis Scott at one point. I didn't know where the hell he came from. All I know is Kanye got him and he good.
Nah,
but
he
then
sounds
later
like
on, I
Kanye.
found out his dad used to mentor DJ Premier.
But that nigga low key sounds like fucking Kanye.
Well, Kanye and Travis, they all got their shit from Cudi, man.
No, I know, but it's all because like heavy like reverb and like
yeah.
That echo
but
shit.
Cudi, people be sleep.
Well,
yeah, he produced for Kanye too.
Yeah.
But people
Cudi.
be sleep. Cudi, he made Kanye sound that 808.
Oh yeah,
from 808.
Yeah.
Yo, everything was Cudi.
And it's fucked up that you would think that Kanye said that he was the worst thing he's ever did in his life.
That's some BS. Because if it wasn't for Cudi, bruh, Kanye wouldn't have some of the sounds he got.
No, I know, 100%. Because you can tell, like, nigga, we know who Kanye is. Kanye was like the alchemist, bro.
Yeah, he was on that boom bap.
That real northern fucking Jay-Z shit. That fucking like, bro, that nigga made so many people. He made fucking, what's his other nigga name? Overnight Celebrity.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that was his style. He was
exactly.
a straight up Northeast beat making kind of guy. He was not like very.
Yeah, he wasn't
Kid
like
Cudi was a fucking groovy ass, like psychedelic fucking, like, he loved sounds.
Yeah,
he was almost like fucking Andre 3000.
Yeah, pretty much. He was like, yeah, exactly. That's a good way of saying it.
Hippie ass black dude that fucking just
that's a good way of
literally
saying it.
studies sounds. Cause like, bro, this nigga, Kid Cudi, I feel like Kid Cudi was like a breakthrough. Bro,
yeah,
unreal. Or like Pursuit to Happiness, that whole album, bro. Like,
I fuck with that whole album.
I feel like Kid Cudi opened a lot of pathways for like literally the hood to start thinking different, bro. Because until Kid Cudi sacrificed himself, a lot of shit was punk shit, bro. And because I remember when Kid Cudi was coming out, because again, he came out during Drake, and Drake was popping up left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was sweating this nigga Drake. And Kid Cudi was always like in the back burner.
I remember that nigga Drake. That nigga looked broke as fuck on them videos. You can tell he ain't had no money, bruh. He had them collar shirts on.
I can tell you right now.
With the one belt buckle. That nigga had no money back then. He was on the come up, boy.
I remember when Drake came out.
Looking skinny and shit.
And looking white. Nigga had no color, bro. You see Drake right now, that nigga looks almost black. Like, that nigga has tan. He has cornrows now.
He was looking corny as fuck when he was coming up. In the videos trying to look hard. Like, bro, sit your ass down,
he looked like a Nickelodeon character.
Dick grassy ass nigga.
Nah, and I'm telling you, bro, Drake was like, he was the color of this pillow. Like when he first came out. Like, Drake's this color now.
I'm glad he hooked up with whatever ghostwriter he needed and Metro Boomin and all these producers.
Some black girls finally.
Because they made him sound real good, and then he finally found his swagger, his personality, and that shit.
Because I can tell you who's not fucking
him.
no hood bitches in fucking Toronto.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of Indian chicks and just like over-friendly Canadians. I went to a Toronto Blue Jays game, and these niggas made conversation with me and my boy Eric the whole time, and we both looked at each other like, yo, these niggas real friendly. Cause he's from Houston and shit. He's like, nigga, why they keep talking to us?
That's how
they were like just conversating the whole time. I was like, bro, leave us alone.
Did they do the A?
Bro,
did they do the A? You know, they be making fun of the A.
And it was like this cheesy ass, like heavy set white boy and a skinny ass white boy. And I remember me and my boy was like, yo, fuck it. Cause when we were doing all these tours, we were doing fucking tattoo conventions. We would fucking go to, after a while, we were like, yo, what we're going to start doing is we're going to start going to football games, baseball games, and hockey games. Whatever's on that weekend, we're going to one of those games. So that game, we actually went to a Toronto game. It was like Toronto's versus the Mets. And nigga, that shit was low-key empty that we sat front row. And I remember we were just sitting there. We were fucking drunk as fuck. Like, we literally got out the convention early. We did a couple tattoos. And these Canadians just kept talking to us. You're like, bro, these motherfuckers are nice. Like, we were walking around, and you can tell we're lost. They'll like help us out. And we're like, bro, people are way too nice here.
Damn.
And eventually, I fucking had some weird gay guy also tell me that I was an alcoholic. Because apparently in Canada, you can't mix more than 2 liquors.
No.
And I always order in Long Island because like, bro, if I'm going to go have a drink, I'm going to have a Long Island. I'm going to get fucked up. And a Long Island's like 4 different liquors. And this nigga's like, well, here in Canada, all our liquors are pre-mixed.
What the fuck?
And we can only have 2 liquors in your drink. Cause the whole
that's
time,
why they don't have no crime,
bro. Soft as fuck. But it's funny because I was like, I'll drink my shit, and I was like, bro, this shit's soft as fuck. Whatever, I'll get another one. Drink it, and I was like, bro, 2 Long Islands, I don't feel nothing. This nigga's fucking with my shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, low key, bro, this shit's weak as fuck. He was like, all right, I'll make you another one. He makes me another one. Have a third one. Whack as fuck. I was like, nigga, I need to see your manager.
What?
This shit's whack.
Over a drink. That's
and
crazy.
Then eventually I talked to the manager, but right before the manager, this nigga literally was like, are you guys from the States? And I was like, yeah, nigga, we're from the States. He's like, oh, it makes sense then. And
yes,
then
now can you make my drink right?
I was like, nigga, we're from fucking Miami and shit. And then eventually the manager's like, yeah, we're not allowed to mix more than 2 liquors in Canada.
Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know?
Like, nigga, give me these 2 liquors on this cup. Give me 2 liquors on this cup. I'll mix the fucking rest.
Exactly. That hold up in court. Like, sir, I gave him one in there, and then he came back for another cup. I gave him. I don't know what honestly, he did with those cups, but that's what I did. My part.
Canada was a vibe. I liked it. It was like super clean. Like Toronto was definitely dope, but
I ain't never been to Canada.
Square ass motherfuckers, bro. I feel like now I understand why like South Park makes fun of them niggas and shit.
Yeah, the funny faces and shit.
Split. Like, niggas are fucking retarded, bro. It's like they're, you queefed in my face. Like, yo, niggas are fucking weird, bro. Yeah, but Canada was a vibe. I remember I was out there, niggas were smoking, like we would smoke dabs, and there would be niggas that would break the dab and put it on their tongue and let it just melt. And I was like, that's whack.
That's wicked. I never seen that shit.
I mean, it's technically inedible at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. Like a fucking Laffy Taffy.
Yeah. Like, let the fucking dab disintegrate in your mouth and you get high like that. But I was like, bro, that shit's whack as fuck. But shit, man, besides, I know, like I told you, we met at that fucking, your performance and all that gay shit. Like, what do you got coming up next?
Shoot. Next year, I got a whole bunch of shows I'm lining up from January through March, lining up. One of them is South by Southwest, so I gotta hit that up. You know, it's been a hella minute. I know a lot of people be trying to get me out there, so I definitely want to do that because now I got my budget right, I got my promo right. It's ready to hit that shit, man. I ain't do my thing. And as far as projects though, I'ma just still keep hammering out these singles and doing my freestyle Fridays. You know what I mean? So when the buzz get how I want it to be, then I'll drop a project, like an actual album type shit. But like right now online, not on Spotify and stuff, but like SoundCloud, I got like 4 albums on there. That's how much shit I be doing. You know what I mean? I can just mix all that shit up into an album. Yeah. But like on Spotify and all that, those are just like singles real quick, you know, that some like commercial shit.
So how often you be dropping these singles though?
The singles, it's like every 3 months probably. You know what I mean? Because how I got my buzz was through the freestyle. Okay. So I was doing that, and once I grabbed the attention, then I hit you with an original. And then boom, the original got mad streams and I got mad money. So that was the strategy, and it's been working. So I give you the original shit probably later on, like in 2 months or whatnot, you know what I mean? While I'm riding out with my old original stuff. Like the shit I performed at that show, none of that's out yet. You know what I mean? I just wanted to try it out. And I like how it felt.
Well, the energy was fire.
Yeah. So I'm saying I like how it felt. If I can perform that shit good, then yeah, I add it to my set list, and then I drop that shit next year.
That's a good way to fucking put it out.
Yeah. So because I know once I start performing it, people gonna want to grab it. So I'm gonna make sure I had that out by next year, because those tracks are dope. You know what I mean? And it was like three different producers. 3 different producers. One of them, the first one that sound like the Memphis style, that's my boy Velvet Jones. You know, he's from Miami. He's in New York right now. Okay. He did this one joint. I got on my first EP, First Day of Summer. I dropped First Day of Summer, the remix. And it's basically the same songs, but I hollered at different producers to remix it. You know what I mean? You know, some cash grab shit labels be doing, you know? So that's what I did. And Velvet did It's a Party. That joint there, that joint and Thrasher are my breadwinners right there. Cause It's a Party. If you listen to that shit, you gonna love the vibe. Cause like it's so danceable, you know what I mean? And I be on Instagram and I get notifications of people just using the songs for like they videos and stuff. So I be like, yo, this shit hard. So that song there is real popular. That's my number 1 song on Spotify. That's a popular song. So I'm happy about that. And the original EP I did with my boy Trifecta Studios. My dog Gnome, shout out to Gnome. And me and him did that whole EP. He did all the beats. So me and him, we did a nice little project right there. It was very different. But everybody knows I'm with that shit. Like, niggas can't be like, oh, he's all commercial. He doesn't change his style. Like, nah, you gotta really listen to me, because I was doing that crazy shit in the underground. Like, I mixed some electronic shit with the hip hop, the rock and shit with the hip hop. Like, a lot of people's like, damn, that dubstep hip hop shit that you doing, that shit is fire. Back when dubstep was popping, like, I was doing that shit and I was rapping off drum and bass and dubstep.
And you really like that shit?
Yeah, and I went to the dubstep awards. I did my thing over there. So, like, that shit, I could have just took that lane and just kept going, but I just wanted to change up. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit there was hard. And I was gonna do I got a joint called Monster. I usually always perform. It's a dubstep hip hop. That shit goes so crazy. It get people so hyped. So I still kind of perform that shit. I don't care if dubstep is out or not. That song is just so fucking hype.
Is dubstep out?
Is it out? I don't know if it's out. It ain't as popular as before. Yeah. You know what I mean? But people still fuck with it.
Because that shit was kind of heavy.
Yeah, I still like it. You know because it's just like it's just a branch from reggae. You know what I mean? You take a reggae song, just throw some bass in it. That's dubstep, bro. Yeah, that's all it is. But I love that. But shit,
I feel like it was like it's almost like grunge music too, though.
It can lead to that. Like the song I got, Monster, it sound like some grunge shit. That's why people like it.
It has like, it's all like sounds.
Yeah,
crazy sounds.
It has some grunge to it. So,
nigga, I used to have an event. It was a grunge event, and niggas would play some crazy shit, like feedback sounds, like
yeah. Like, that's why I love my underground shows that I do, because it's so underground and grunge, and it's just kids be fucking mosh pitting and shit. Like, that's what I like, yo. That's why I like to perform in those events. You know what I mean? I used to hate going. Shit. Yeah, I used to hate going to events where niggas just stand there and look at you like, okay, you gonna bob your head or something? But that's how it is in the underground. You know what I mean? But lately, all my shows has been like crazy. Like, if underground shows, I mean, they've been like crazy, like kids fucking mosh pitting, going crazy tight, and that's what I like. You know what I mean? You know, I'm on some like straight up. What's his name?
You even said like fucking this nigga's Denzel likes that shit too.
Exactly, yeah. So like what's his name? Cardi. Playboy Cardi. Like his shows, like shit like that. I'm on that type of shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm ready to fucking dive in the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a vibe, bro.
That's how it be.
That means the fucking music's moving people and shit.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And I be testing the waters. Like I'll do a show. If I know it's this type of show, I'll do a song. It ain't as crazy hype, but it's still good. And then when I perform it, and then I see the reaction, and then if I don't like the reaction, I don't perform the song no more. You know, I save it for a different kind of event.
I feel you.
But like them real hype events, I know I'm finna perform at. I get only the hype songs. Nigga, I'm losing 10 pounds that night. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, I'm out there hype as fuck.
I told you when I saw you, bro, you look like a fucking Super Saiyan, bro. You're lit.
And I do my shit live, even with all the crazy jumping around. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that's why you got, you know, if people may think it's irrelevant, but you got to stay fit in the game. You know what I mean? Because I do my shit live and I still give you a show. You know what I mean? I ain't all out of breath and all that shit. Yeah. I still got to do my shit live because I really don't like that. I really hate that karaoke shit. Yeah. But even famous artists do that karaoke shit. You know what I mean? But like, it is what it is.
Like even like the show Colors, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
The show Colors, it's all about, they're literally singing over their beats. Yeah. Like singing over their songs.
On their song, yeah.
It's all lip singing shit. And honestly, like, that's why I definitely want to push this show more. Because even Tiny Desk, bro. Tiny Desk, it's all live. Yeah. It's dope as fuck. Because you can hear them talk shit in between the songs.
I'm finna submit to the competition. I'm going to submit a Tiny Desk. I have my boy. We're going to be at a school. I'm going to have my boy have a desk. My dog, Kenan.
We're gonna perform one song or like a couple
It's gonna be
songs?
freestyle. It's gonna be a freestyle. I'm like I said, it's gonna be how we used to do it in high school. He gonna have his desk with his pins. I'm make sure the mic is there. He gonna beat with the pins, and I'm gonna bust a freestyle right there in the school where he at the desk. You know what I mean? on some real hip hop shit back in the day. So that's what I'm gonna submit. So
that's fire. I dig it.
Cause that's what I like, man. As an artist,
man. Real quick, just go ahead and let everyone, fucking know where to follow you and continue like watching your journey. It's definitely dope to have you. What? It's definitely dope to have you on the 40th episode and the last episode of the year. Dope. Like, definitely just appreciate it, man.
Untamed 305, can't get no simpler than that. UNTAMED 305, no space, no underscore, and also the brand Untamed Gorilla. You can find us UG Skate. UGskate.com, and on the Instagram is UG Skateboards. I had to shorten it for an event I had. UG Skateboards. This is one of the boards we had right here. This is the top selling board right here. The Rebel President. It's the top selling board. So
grilling them.
Yeah. So holla at us, UGskate.com. I got music on there. I got hella merch, and I'm so proud of all the supporters because I do this independent. I quit my job the same time, but last year. And all I've been doing is pushing this brand, pushing my music, and this is how I get paid right here. These boards, my shirts, and a whole bunch of other crap I got online, yo. So
dude, that's a blessing, bro. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Show the board one time.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, guys, right there. Look, that's a great fucking way.
Shout out to my boy Daniel Maverick. You know what I mean? He did the design. I got my homegirl out of Nigeria. I got 2 of her designs. So she doing my shorts. I'm coming out with some shorts, yo. I'm gonna drop them shits next year. I know everybody gonna love them shits, yo.
Hey, let's go. Great way to end the year, guys. Like, it's been a fucking great year for us, 40 episodes,
Yeah, man. I'm glad
I remember it was just the other day when we were just like, hey, we should start doing this shit. And then here we are, 40 episodes deep. We got a whole fucking clique. We vibing. Guys, chase your dreams. It's never too late. And just have fun.
Yeah. Don't stop.
Yeah. Impact other people's lives. Have some fun with it. Just live it up.
Exactly.
But then, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to stay to the end of the show. We have a performance here.
Word.
And yes, like, subscribe, tell your friends. 40th episode. Happy New Year's. See you guys on the other side. And we out. Woo! He go add the effects. Yeah.
Flamethrower in the booth. Hey, let that boy cook. The ass showing, I gotta look. Hey, let that boy cook. Your beats hard, but your niggas lame. Hey, let that boy cook. Hey, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Hey, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. Hey, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. Hey, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. Niggas talking like they be the realest, like kill 'em in minutes. And niggas call me Dennis the Menace. The way I be spitting my sentence, man, you would get the minutes. Go back and forth like a sentence. This is just the beginning. I know you like Jesus Christ. Look at that photo, but man, he spitting nice. Need a bottle of laxative, cause that shit so tight. Shit came together like peas and rice. Yikes. I'm on point like Deathstroke. We are not the same, I'm a different zip code. Hand me down rappers, they look like thrift stores. Label lost money, man, you look like crypto. Damn, these niggas be rapping like you all wanna be like. Say it back, my nigga, say it back, my nigga, let a real nigga cook. Watch me cook, watch me cook. Hey, watch me cook, watch me cook, watch me cook. Hey, watch me cook, watch me cook, watch me cook. Hey, watch me cook, watch me cook, watch me cook. Hey, watch me cook. I'm about to blow through the roof. Hey, let that boy cook. Flamethrower in the booth. Hey, let that boy cook. Her ass showing, I gotta look. Hey, let that boy cook. Your beats hard, but your niggas lame. Hey, let that boy cook. Hey, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Hey, hey, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. Hey, hey, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Hey, hey, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. I'm the best to do it, no question. We gon' battle with my ass, catch 'em. That went over your head, I had to test them. Let me dumb it down, boy, what is your suggestion? Like a 90s show, you need a reboot. They said my bars touched them, calling me too. You want a fist fight, boy, you a damn fool. How you puffed up like you allergic to seafood. I'm about to blow through the roof.